This video explains how to create a booking request. Creating a booking request involves 3 steps. Step 1 is create a booking, Step 2 is create potential candidates, and Step 3 is submit the booking request. In order to create a booking, click Bookings. Click Create. Select the company in which you would like to create the booking. Populate the booking name field with a name that aligns to this booking request. For example, populate the name of the role. The booking contact is the person who would be contacted should there be any questions regarding this booking request. This is generally the person who creates the booking. Dependent on your company setup, you may have the option to select a report release contact for this booking. A report release contact is the person who will be notified once a candidate's report is ready to be generated. The human resources contact is the person in HR who is responsible for this assessment request, for example HRBP or HR manager. Dependent on your team structure, this may or may not be the same person as the booking contact. The line manager contact is the person responsible for initiating this assessment request. It is important that these contacts are populated for communication and reporting purposes from RoleFit. Search for and select the relevant contacts from the lists. If the contact's name doesn't appear on the list, scroll to the bottom and click Create Contact. Populate the contact's details. And click Save. You will only need to do this once. The finance contact is the person who is responsible for managing the payment for this booking. Additional contact can be used for any recipients of reports over and above the previously listed contacts. This is a multi-select field, so you are able to select more than one contact in this list. Finance and additional contact are optional fields and only need to be populated if applicable. Search for and select the relevant contacts from the lists. If the contact's name doesn't appear on the list, scroll to the bottom and click Create Contact. Populate the contact's details. And click Save. You will only need to do this once. Dependent on your company settings, you may see the level of assessment field. If relevant, select the level of assessment from the list. If appropriate, populate the purchase order number for this booking. If relevant, select the cost center from the list. If the list is empty, you will need to populate the cost center when creating the potential candidate. Dependent on your company settings, you may see the position grade field. If relevant, select the position grade from the list. Based on your company language, you may see department or business unit. Populate this field with the department or business unit name. Based on your company language, you may see position assessed or role. Populate this field with the name of the role for which candidates in this booking are being assessed. Depending on your company setup, you may have the option to indicate whether the candidate can receive feedback prior to approval. Candidate feedback is generally used for selection decisions, and there are 2 options for candidate feedback. Firstly, candidate feedback does not require approval, indicates that the candidate may receive assessment feedback whether a selection decision has been made by the hiring manager. Alternatively, candidate feedback requires approval, indicates that the candidate may only receive assessment feedback after a selection decision has been made by the hiring manager. Select the candidate feedback option aligned to your process. Click Save. If you have just created a booking, you will be navigated to the potential candidates screen. Should you wish to access potential candidates at a later stage, from the booking screen, click Potential Candidates in the row of the relevant booking. To create a potential candidate, click Create. Populate the fields with the potential candidate's details. Name, surname, email address and cell number are generally mandatory fields. Dependent on your company settings, you may have additional mandatory fields. All mandatory fields will need to be populated in order to save the potential candidate. Some fields will be pre-populated from the information captured in the booking, however, you can edit these fields if necessary. Populate any relevant fields that are outstanding. It is recommended to select the assessment type from the list. Selection triggers a recommendation to be included in assessment reports, while development excludes a recommendation from assessment reports. You can add any additional information regarding this potential candidate if necessary. For example, candidate is not available on Friday. If you would like to create another potential candidate in this booking, click Save and Add New. Alternatively, click Save. You are able to edit the potential candidate details if necessary. Ensure to click Save. You are also able to delete a potential candidate. If required, click Delete. Click the thumbs up to confirm deletion. It is important to note that editing and deleting potential candidates is only available before submitting the booking request. Click the booking shortcut and you will be navigated to the booking screen. If not at the top of your list, search for the relevant booking. Your booking status will be set to open up until you have submitted the booking request. While the booking status is open, click Edit should you wish to edit the booking. Should you wish to edit your potential candidates, click Potential Candidates. Should you wish to upload any relevant documents to this booking, for example, a job specification, click Documents. Browse and select the required document. Add a comment for further information. Click Upload. Click the booking shortcut and you will be navigated to the booking screen. Once you are ready to submit the booking request, click Submit for processing. Click the thumbs up to confirm submission of the booking request. An email notification of your booking request submission will be sent to the assessment personnel, responsible for processing booking requests. You will also receive this email notification on submission of the booking request. The status of your booking request will now be updated to submitted while the booking awaits processing. As each potential candidate within this booking is processed, the status of your booking request will indicate the number of processed potential candidates. Once all potential candidates have been processed in this booking, you will see that the status of your booking request will change to processed. For more information about how to track the assessment progress of the candidates who were processed in your booking request, see the tracking video. If at a later stage, you would like to use the same details within a previously created booking, you can clone that booking. A new booking request will be created with all the previously populated booking information. Potential candidates, however, will not clone with the booking. You can edit the booking details as required. Click Save. You can follow the previously outlined steps to create potential candidates and submit your new booking. Once submitted, the booking request cannot be edited. You can, however, send a booking update request for the booking before the booking has been processed. To send a booking update request, click View in the row of the relevant booking. Populate the booking update request field with any relevant changes you would like to send to the assessments administrator. For example, deadline for assessments is COB Wednesday. Click Send. An email notification of your booking update request will be sent to the assessment personnel responsible for processing booking requests. You will also receive this email notification on submission of the booking update request.